I am selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes, and I'm out of control, and at times I'm hard to handle. But if you cannot handle me at my worst, you sure as hell do not deserve me at my best. This was a quote from Marilyn Monroe, also known as the Blonde Bombshell. On June 1st, 1926, she was born Norma Jean Mortensen in Los Angeles, California, making her 94 years old today. Due to the fact that her mother had a mental illness and could not care for her, she was placed in foster care. During this time, she was raped and traumatized. At the age of 16, she was given a choice, either to marry or remain in foster care. According to IMDM.com, she chose marriage and married a local neighborhood friend by the name of James Daugherty. He later went to the military, and by 1946, they were divorced. Although Marilyn was only on the scene for around a decade, she grossed $200 million. In today's time, that would be $2 billion. While working at a local factory, she was introduced to a photographer from the first motion picture unit. Her acting and modeling career both took off. She later landed roles in the film Young as You Feel and Monkey Business. During her rise to fame, someone tried to sabotage her career and revealed photos of herself nude before she had become famous. You have to remember the times that they were in. People looked down upon her, and she was shunned against. Although the hit did not hurt her career as it had intended to, it only helped it skyrocket. And in that same year, Marilyn released her own nude photographs to the very first Playboy issue, making Marilyn Monroe the very first Playboy centerfold model. Also in 1953, she did a movie by the name of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, which was mostly based on her sex appeal. In 1956, she was honored for a reward for her acting skills in the movie The 7-Year Itch. At this dinner banquet, she chose a red dress from the studio because she did not have the money to afford to buy her own dress. She later married baseball great Joe DiMaggio. It was only a celebrated marriage for a few months, and then a divorce was quick. She wanted to be remembered for her acting skills and not just for her body. She started making drastic changes to herself and her social experiences. She wanted people to know the true Marilyn, although most people liked her for her sex appeal. She later then married a playwright by the name of Arthur Miller. At her own wedding, Marilyn did not have a matching veil with her dress. Her dress was cream color, and she couldn't afford one to match, so she dyed her white one with coffee to make it be the same color as her dress. After drug dependency and 2 miscarriages, she was later released from her lead role in Something's Got to Give. According to MarilynMonroe.com, on August 4th, 1962, Marilyn Monroe was found dead in her bed with the door locked from the inside. According to Dr. Ralph Greenson, her day had started with threatening phone calls. Throughout the day, she had got aggravated and frustrated with her publicist, but it didn't seem as if she couldn't handle it. Later, she was asked to dinner by Dr. Ralph and a friend, and she declined it. The medical coroner said that she died between the hours of 9:30 and 11:30, peacefully in her bed. Then the conspiracy stories start. They tell how she was sleeping with the President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, and that her death was not really a suicide at all, that it was actually a murder. I almost feel like Marilyn had the best intentions with the best hopes and dreams, but she just had the wrong timing in life. I guess we can all kind of relate to her in some kind of way.